Part 1.3 The Shackles of Authoritarian Monopoly. The crisis of exclusivity. The renewal of a civilization often begins with a crisis brought on by the suffocation of authority. In medieval Europe, the Catholic Church monopolized the sole channel of communication between humans and God, with the clergy acting as irreplaceable intermediaries. The abuse of indulgences and the exclusive right to interpret doctrines alienated faith into a tool of power, pushing exclusivity to its extreme. Only those who followed the path sanctioned by the Church could attain salvation, while dissidents were branded as heretics. As Thomas Aquinas wrote in Summa de Theologia, the Church is the sole guardian of divine truth. Those who stray from the Church shall find no salvation. This rigid assertion formed the cornerstone of Catholic exclusivity, deterring any voice of individual dissent. Meanwhile, in China, Songming Neo-Confucianism constructed an external authoritative system centered on the principle of preserving the heavenly principle and eliminating human desires. Zhu Xi advocated investigating things to extend knowledge, locating the heavenly principle in external objects and classical texts. The scholar official class monopolized the right to interpret classics and ritual norms, leaving ordinary people with no choice but to conform to conventions and investigate things one by one in their pursuit of truth. This rigid division between orthodoxy and heresy was equal fraught with strong exclusivity. As Zhu Xi clearly stated in collected commentaries on the four books, those who turn their backs on the way of the sages and abandon the study of classics are no different from barbarians. At that time, both Eastern and Western civilizations were trapped in the predicament of authority supremacy and individual aphasia, and the key to breaking this impasse precisely validated Meyer's judgment. It requires both the support of native genes and the impetus of higher dimensional others. Part 2.1 The higher dimensional other breaks the impasse. So cultural organism theory. Oswald Spengler's Spengler organism theory, proposed in The Decline of the West, offers a crucial perspective for interpreting the underlying logic of civilizational mutual learning. He viewed each civilization as an organism with a unique rhythm of life and spiritual paradigm, arguing that whether the influence of an external civilization can take root depends on whether it aligns with the native paradigm. The local culture, those that align will become activating factors, while those that conflict will ultimately be assimilated or eliminated. Civilizational breakthroughs in Europe and China serve as vivid illustrations of this theory.